Canons of taxation. What is canons? Canon means rules. So canons of taxation means rules of taxation. Taxation is the most important and difficult part of the public finance. Nowadays, taxes are levied not only to collect revenue but also to achieve the many other objectives. For example, to bring the equality in income of people, for maintaining the high rate of employment, and for increasing the rate of economic development. So, Adam Smith has explained the following four canons. First is canons of equality, canon of certainty, canon of convenience, and canon of economy. What is canon of equality? This is most important that burden of tax should be equal on every taxpayer. People should pay the taxes to the government in protection to their incomes. In other words, we can say that percentage of taxation should increase with increase in incomes and should decrease with decrease in incomes. Canon of certainty. It means that taxpayer and tax collector should know exactly what, when, and how taxpayer has to pay the tax. If tax is not certain and is arbitrary, then the officials will be ready to reduce the amount of tax. If the bribe is offered, if tax is certain, the taxpayer feels less burden. Thus, it is said that an old tax is not tax. Canon of convenience. Every tax should be levied at the time and manner which is more convenient to the taxpayer. Canon of economy. If the cost of collection of tax is small, it is called economical. If people have to pay too much tax but small amount goes to the government treasury due to heavy salaries to the staff, then tax is not economical. Okay. Other canons of taxation. Canon of productivity. It means that tax should bring sufficient revenue. If large amount of taxes reduce less revenue, then it is not better. If small amount of tax produce the large amount of revenue, then it is very convenient and better. Canon of diversity. There should be various types of taxes so that all classes of people have to pay some kinds of tax. In this way, all people can contribute to the state revenue. Some taxes should be direct and others should be indirect. Canon of flexibility. Beside the individual tax, the whole tax should also be elastic. A tax system which can eliminate the inflation and depression is desirable level. Unharmful for economic incentives. The nature and rate of tax should be such that it does not have bad effects on people's incentives for economic efforts. For example, very high rates of income tax discourages economic effects. Okay.